I'm Ev the Alien. Welcome back to the $2 Beginner Poker Challenge. This is week 5 and we're still alive. That's something good for which to strive. Pretty good, huh? Okay, pretend I didn't say that. I'm turning $2 into $2,000 playing poker online without depositing any money. This is an overall results graph for the past 5 weeks. Last week we were up $32.70. Bankroll total was $96.70, which is 4.8% of our way to the $2,000 goal. We had 2 goals this week. The first goal was to move up to 2-cent, 4-cent games. I didn't do that. I was playing really bad this week and I didn't feel like I was in control, and I wanted to stop doing that before I moved up. The second goal was to move over to Poker Stars. I didn't do that either. I'm still trying to figure out how to move money around. It's kind of difficult to do that in Thailand. And also, in order to take advantage of their bonus program, I think I should deposit around $200 or $300 so I can get more cash back. I'll wait a bit until I have at least $200. Alright, this hand really did my head in. This guy min opens from under the gun. Looking at his pre-flop raise stat, it's 9. I'd assume that he's opening like 4 or 5% under the gun here. But here his pre-flop raise in early position is 10, middle position 10, cutoff 6, button 10. So it's kind of like 10 across the board. It looks like he doesn't understand position. So I don't really know what range to put him on there. Maybe it's 9 or 10. And so I raise him. I got the second best hand, and he 4-bets me. Okay, so what's going on with this min open 4-bet out of position? His 3-bet is 1 and his 4-bet is 29. Kind of weird, but the sample size is pretty small. It's 2 out of 7, so maybe that's not reliable. And if we just use his 3-bet stat, that's aces, kings, and queens, I'm gonna call and figure things out on the flop. He bets pot. If he's got aces, we're behind. If he's got kings, it's a tie. If he's got queens, I'm way behind here. The only thing that's confusing me is his 4-bet stat. That's making me question my decision here. I kind of just want to call and see what he's got and see if I'm right or wrong, but that's a bad way to play poker. And I'll admit I do that sometimes and I lose a lot of money that way. It's okay to fold and just not know. So yeah, I fold. I was thinking about that hand for a while after. I want to plug it in here. We got the kings here, we got the flop already. Let's plug in his 1% range. That's 1.3%, and we'll just see how terribly behind I am. I got 15% equity, so if that's his range, he's way ahead of me. Every hand that he could hold in that range is ahead of me or tied. Just for the heck of it, let's add ace kings in there. I'm still behind. If we add, maybe he's doing this with ace queen, you know, kind of stretching it. But if he does, he's got top pair, top kicker there. And I'm just a little bit ahead if he's got that in his range. So I don't know what to think here. If maybe he's just a bad player. If he's got aces, why is he raising so big? Is he really scared of a straight draw here? If he's got kings, again, why is he raising so big? Is he really scared of an ace coming on the river? I mean, turn or the river? If he's got a top set, if he's got queens, why is he betting so big? So whatever he's got, why the heck is he betting so big? The only thing I can think he'd be betting so big with is 10s, hoping that I got a queen. Yeah, I don't know, weird hand, and I think a good fold. Alright, here's a really bad hand. I played this like an idiot. I told you I played bad this week, and here's an example. And I don't want to watch it. It's painful, but I want to embarrass myself, show everybody, and I want to live through this pain again so I can drill it in my head to stop being an idiot fish. And here we go. I open up queens, we get 2 callers, and flop comes, check to me, I c-bet. I think this is a good flop for c-betting, even multi-way, even 3-way, because there's only 1 high card and 2 low cards. It's really dry. It's unlikely somebody hit this flop hard. Maybe they got a king, but I can represent that king if they don't have it. This guy calls. Alright, so what do you do here? He called. Do you think he has a king? At this point, I'm convincing myself he doesn't have a king because there's 2 of them out there. So it's less likely that he has one in his hand. And maybe he just doesn't like folding the flop. I'll double barrel this, which is usually a bad idea at the microstakes because people don't fold anyway. Alright, here I'm thinking, alright, he called 2 streets, he probably has something, I'll give up. And then he bets pot. I tank for a while and I convince myself he's probably bluffing because he's betting pot. He wants me to fold, so I call. and he turns over 5s. He's got a full house. So I played that really bad. I slapped myself in the face at this point. Not very hard. It's hard to slap yourself in the face really hard. You should try it. Try it right now. Anyway, yeah, bad hand. I'm an idiot. I think that's enough agony for one video, so I'm gonna change gears a bit and show you a more pleasurable hand. This guy opens, aggressive player opens for 7 cents. We get 2 callers, make that 3. Now, how come I don't raise here? Because I don't think I'm gonna get enough folds, and yeah, maybe raising is the right play here, but I just think that it's gonna be multi-way, and I don't really want to play 10s multi-way even on the button. And we see a very good flop for me. It's pretty wet. There's some draws that could call here. This guy bets out half pot. It looks kind of weak to me. He's betting half pot 4-way. Anyway, I have the nuts, so I'm not worried. And what should you do here? Should you raise and maybe they'll fold, or one of them will fold and you go heads up? Or do you call and slow play it? I raise here. I think I don't want a diamond draw to get there. Anyway, I got a strong hand. People will call, and they both call. There's an ace. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe they can't fold an ace, and then that's good. Or if they got a draw, they'll keep calling. You know, they called. They probably don't have a 10. So here I was trying to type in 95 cents. I just couldn't get it in time, and I bet out 75 cents. I still think that's all right. And they both call. And so it's getting to be a pretty big pot, and they both check to me. They look pretty weak, but whatever. There's only 75 cents left in everybody's stack, so I just put it all in. That guy folds, so I wonder what he had. Probably diamond draw. Who knows? Maybe he had queens or jacks, or maybe he had 9s. I don't know. This guy calls, and he's got move this over a little. He's got king jack, so he had a diamond draw and he called with second pair. Okie dokie, we get a limper, a min raiser. That guy's obviously a good player. I call. So how come I don't raise here? Because I just don't have enough fold equity. I don't want to play a huge pot with a speculative hand. And I'm fine just seeing a flop cheap in position. Maybe it's the wrong play, I don't know. And we see this flop multi-way. I flop the nuts. This guy bets out half pot. So what do you do here? Do you raise, or do you slow play it and try to keep people in? I chose to slow play it. Maybe I could have min raised and people still would have called. You know, like people might have an ace. Maybe somebody's got 2 pair. Maybe somebody's got a pair with a gut shot that they can call with. Maybe I should be building the pot there to get stacks in by the river. That 9 doesn't really help anybody. They check to me, so they're looking pretty weak. I bet out a bit more than half pot. Again, it could have been a bit bigger. You know, I got the nuts. I want to get a big pot. I want money getting in while people can still draw. So I think I'm playing this too weakly. Checks to me. I bet out a little more than half pot, and he calls. Let's see what he's got. Queen jack. So he flopped bottom pair and a gut shot. Well, technically not a gut shot, but he had 4 outer, straight draw. If I raise him on the flop, would he have called? Probably, if he's a bad player. And would he have called a bigger bet on the turn? Probably. I don't know about the other guy, but I think I could have got more money there. Maybe I could have got a stack if I played it differently. So things to work on. This week we're up $23.09. The bankroll total is $119.39, which is 6% of our way to the $2,000 goal. The win rate was 19.8 big blinds per 100 hands. I was kind of surprised by that because I was playing really bad. The goal for next week is to move up to 2 cent, 4 cent, because if I don't, it's going to take forever to get to the $2,000 goal, and I think I'm definitely ready for it. So stop being a chicken and move up to the next level. If you want to join me in this challenge and make your own videos documenting your progress from $2 to $2,000, check out edthealien.com for more information. I'm Ed the Alien. See you in the next video.